Hey my beautiful Pisces peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with your mid-August 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. I want to wish you all a good morning. I hope you guys are having a great start to your day so far. If you're wondering the change in scenery, I am currently at my parents' house. I don't know if any of you guys saw the update, but I'm currently going to be here for about a week or so, so that's why I'm not currently at home in my home office. But without further ado, let's go ahead and begin, and let's see what information we have in store for you. What do we got showing up here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming up throughout mid-August 2022. What information do we got coming up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Pisces? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-August 2022. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Having a look here at the first card out, we do have here the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be dealing potentially with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at the next card for you, we do have here the Devil. And having a look here at the last two overall energies present for your second half of August, we do have here the Four of Wands, and we have here the Queen of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Taking a look here coming into the second half of your August 2022, Eight of Pentacles, Devil, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. One thing I could definitely say is that with the Eight of Pentacles here to the Devil, does feel to me like you're working on stressful situations here, Pisces. Some of you guys here could be working on stress management is something that I'm hearing here for you as well. You know, it could be the energy of recognizing, okay, lately I've been pretty stressed, lately a lot's been going on. I need to figure out how to find more of a better balance or something that will help me embrace my inner calm a lot more here moving into the second half of your month. So it does feel to me like many of you guys are focusing on how to manage your stress here. Taking a look at the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is very much so a stress-free card and a self-care card. So many of you here are invoking self-care and taking a look at the last overall energy for you being the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is all about creating some sense of stability and building forward a stable environment. So having a look here at kind of like the overall gist of your second half of August, it looks to me like you're really focused on creating a super stable environment, an environment that's comfortable, an environment that works for you, where you feel like you kind of have the balance of all things is pretty much the vibration that I'm getting here for your second half of August. So as far as it looks for me here, Piscean, that Eight of Pentacles here to the Devil kind of told it all. It's really all about reducing stress, reducing anxiety, reducing any sort of negative energies that you've been experiencing, and moving into more of a calmer and content place here for your overall mid-August. So you're really working on yourself. But I also feel here like this is keeping busy. This is coming forward with a very good solidified schedule. This is making sure that you're maintaining your daily activities. It's just about being on top of yourself so that you're living a stable, consistent, happy, healthy life that keeps up with a positive lifestyle too. Okay? So far, so good. Let's go ahead and have a look here into your surroundings. All right, what's going to be going on in Piscean surroundings here throughout mid-August 2022? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going to be going on in Pisces surroundings? Taking a look here at the first card out, we do have here the Hermit. Hello. You might be dealing here with the Virgo for a few of you. Taking a look at the next card, we do got the Three of Cups. And then looking at the last two cards for your environment, Pisces, we also do have here the Five of Pentacles, and we have here the Eight of Swords. So taking a look at your environment, Piscean, the Hermit card here to the Three of Cups. I could definitely say here for you that your environment seems to be like I'm a lot more happy and more content the more that I've been by myself and on my own, because it feels to me like with the Hermit card being present, you've been finding more happiness in your own solitude. So for the second half of August, you might notice that just doing your own thing seems to be more comfortable for you, and it seems to be the better vibe. You know, looking at the Three of Cups is the card of joy, it's the card of happiness, it's about being in a very joyous and high vibrating energy. So it's basically like the more that I'm by myself and kind of doing my own thing, the happier I've been at this time. And with the Five of Pentacles here to the Eight of Swords, it's like the more that I'm absent from other people, the less I have to worry about situations and the less I have to worry about anything at all. So you do feel that kind of doing your own thing at this time, Pisces, seems to be relatively easier for you because it removes you from things such as stress, things such as anxiety, and it also removes you possibly from any sort of drama or situations that maybe you feel like you would get roped into from other people. You know, when you're looking at the people you're surrounded with, you might feel like you're around individuals who could be potentially energy draining. So maybe you're dealing with people who drain your energy constantly. Maybe in the past you were dealing with individuals who you felt were too drama filled, and right now you're recognizing like the more that I'm kind of just doing me and doing my own thing, the less drained I've been feeling, the more focused I've been on my life, the more focused I've been on my lifestyle, and the changes that I want to make sure are applicable. So it's like the more that I continue to do me me, the less distracted I feel, and the more better my energy's been feeling because there's nothing in the way that can shift or kind of morph my energy. Basically, my energy solely relies on me and what I'm choosing to put out here in the second half of the month. So it really is a big month here of self-care and really creating your environment and tweaking it to be what you feel serves you. And many of you are looking for that nice sense of stability. You know, I want to work on myself, and I want to make sure as I'm working on myself, I'm investing myself in healthy things. I want to make sure I'm maintaining a positive schedule and a healthy schedule to make sure that I'm doing great and that I have abundance in health, wealth, and happiness. So that seems to be the sole factor here for your mid-month. And when it comes towards your surroundings, I feel like many of you right now, granted, it doesn't mean with the Hermit card showing up here that you're choosing to be surrounded by nobody. It doesn't mean that you're ignoring everybody here either, Pisces, but it means that you're mainly focused on you. So the more that you keep surrounding yourself with your own goals, with your own aspirations, with solving potential problems you might be going through, the more you make this month about you, the easier it is and the better it is to see your own growth and personal expansion rather than having other people be the star of the show. You see what I'm saying? So this month, Pisces, you're the star of the show. And it makes perfect sense here because you're going to see tons and tons of growth the more you are looking at yourself, investing in yourself, and choosing to continue to rely on yourself. So things are looking pretty well in that retrospect. Let's go ahead and have a look here, though, and see how you're going to be feeling personally, moving throughout the rest of the mid-August 2022. We already got here 10 of Pentacles coming on out, which I love here for you. 10 of Pentacles, big abundance card. Typically with the 10 of Pentacles, it's the energy of feeling abundant in almost all areas of your life. Excuse me for 1 second. Thank you very much. 10 of Pentacles could represent here abundance and finances. So you may feel that the more time you've had to yourself, that also has meant the more time you've had to be focused and dedicated to your work and your financial situation. So with the 10 of Pentacles, your financial situation could be increasing or be significantly better here for you in the second half of August. I am seeing a situation for some Pisceans where you might have potentially gone through a breakup recently. If you have gone through a breakup, Pisces, you are noticing that it is a lot easier financially for you to accomplish things now. Maybe you might have felt like you were the person who kind of carried more of the financial weight in the relationship. So if that's the case here for you, Pisces, it's like, holy crap, I'm saving myself some money, you know? So there could be a realization there too. But nonetheless, 10 of Pentacles, stable finances, stable relationships, and also stability within your own type of personality and your own type of energy that you're bringing to the table. So things right now are looking well for you. Having a look here at the next card, we do have the 3 of Pentacles. So you feel very put together here in the second half of August. You know, you're saying to yourself, I feel more put together now than I have in quite some time. I've really been on my shit. I've been on my business. I've been taking care of things, and I haven't been lacking or slacking in any type of way. Moving on to the next card, we got the King of Cups. On an energetic level, you feel pretty damn good. King of Cups here is being in a good place emotionally. It's about being in a very grounded place emotionally here for you, Pisceans. So you felt incredibly grounded here throughout your entire month, and you're going to continue to be. On an emotional level, you're handling things very well. Like I said in the beginning of the video, 8 of Pentacles here to the Devil, you're managing your high-stress situations incredibly well. You're making sure that you're getting to a point where you recognize, look, there's certain shit in life you can't avoid. There are going to be bad moments, there are going to be rough moments, there are going to be intense moments, but the way that I want to have my perspective about them is a positive perspective. I want to attack every moment in my life and make that negative thing a positive outcome. So you're really focused here this month on making sure that things go well and that you're living a happy and content life. And with the King of Cups coming into play for how you're feeling personally, that means on a emotional level, you feel very much so that you're in a good space and that you can handle a lot. So your emotional maturity here has definitely risen a lot for you. And looking at the last card, Piscean, we have here the Tower. So taking a look at the Tower coming out here for how you're feeling personally, the Tower is the card of an awakening. I think that many of you are coming to this realization of like, the way that I've handled things in my past, the way that I've handled high stress situations or negative events occurring or just a bad day overall, maybe it wasn't the best way to handle it. But I'm recognizing now that, you know, life is going to have its ups and downs. Everybody's going to experience the good times, but also everybody's going to experience the bad times. And what I'm choosing to do now is I'm learning that no matter how bad a bad time might be, it doesn't mean that it can't get better. It doesn't mean that with a positive perspective that I can't turn things around. It doesn't mean that I have to let these negative things that happen in life consume me when I can choose to move it in a better direction. You know, we can't avoid all things negative. It's inevitable to cross into something that happens in our lives that is a negative experience, but we could always make that negative experience somewhat more of a positive one based upon our perspective and our perception. So I feel like that's the massive awakening you're having here with the Tower this month. You're like, I don't need to let things consume me, and I don't need to let negativity consume me. You know, anytime something bad happens, I can either take it as a blessing, or I can take it as one of those situations where it's rejection's God's protection. I'm going to acknowledge that all the bad things that occur, or all the negative moments I get invested in, they don't have to be that way forever. I realize that I have the power of choice, and I can choose to lead my life in a more positive manner. And granted, I can't avoid all things negative. What I can do instead is recognize that there are more positive things to come. You know? So beautiful, Pisces. Really, really loving this energy for you so far. Let's go ahead and have a look here now, though, and see what you can expect throughout the rest of your mid-August 2022. So what can my Piscean peeps expect here, please, throughout the rest of their mid-August? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-August 2022. Having a look here at the first card out, we got the Wheel of Fortune, baby. So you can definitely expect a massive sense of change. Wheel of Fortune here is about things turning around for you, but things turning around for you in a very fortunate type of way. So with the Wheel of Fortune coming into play here for you, kind of feels like life is doing a 180 for you. You know, everything has turned around so well, but that's because of all the work I put into my life, you know? Moving on to the next card for you, we have here the Two of Swords. Yep, that's because I chose this for myself. So what you can expect here going forward throughout the rest of your month is like, well, I chose fortune, I chose abundance, I chose positivity, I chose all the good stuff that I wish to experience in my life, so mote it be. Remember, we have a choice every day of what we want to bring into our reality and what type of energy we want to put out there. By you choosing to put out positivity, love, and high vibrational energy, that means that what you're putting out, you're going to get back. And that's exactly what you're going to be receiving here in mid-August. Moving on to the next card, we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles here. What you can expect is wanting to hold on to this moment as long as you can. You're going to have a really good month here in the second half of August, Pisces. There's going to be a lot of good events that occur for you. I really do feel like there's going to be a lot of things that turn in your favor that you kind of least expected to. And there's going to be a lot of memories that are going to be made here. So you're going to want to live in the moment as much as possible. I feel like this is the energy saying, I really just want to stay here as long as I can because it really truly is such a fantastic time for you. So Pisces, Four of Pentacles coming into play, you can definitely expect to want to sit in this energy. You're going to be like, I don't want this to end. This is such a lovely month. It's such a lovely time. You're going to be in a good space. And looking at the last card for you, we do have here the Emperor, which is about you truly feeling in your power. Also truly feeling in your power as a creator too. You know, at the end of the day, all of us manifest our lives each and every single day, whether we're aware of it or not. And with the Emperor coming into play here, it's about you recognizing your power as a manifester and a creator. You know, it's like I can now mindfully manifest positive and good things into my life because I am in control of my actions and my choices. You know, there are certain things that have limits, right? We cannot control what other people choose to do. We cannot control what other people say. We cannot control things that are outside of ourselves. But what we can do is we can control our actions and what we choose to do with our lives and what energy we choose to bring to the table. And the more that we choose to put out positive things, the more we choose to put out love, the more we choose to put out high vibrations, the more we're going to put ourselves in the energy to be able to receive that back. So with the Emperor coming into play here, it's like, I'm in control right now, baby, of what I'm choosing to do with my life and how I'm choosing to lead it and live it. And I'm going to make sure that what I keep on putting out there is all the stuff I wish to receive back. So I have nothing but love, nothing but positivity, and nothing but high-ass vibrations so that I can get that back forward in my life tenfold. So it's like I got nothing but love. That's all I want to keep on putting out there, you know? And so mote it be. That'll return back to you, Piscean. So I really, really love that for you, man. This is a massive month in a perspective change, but it's also a massive month in general to just get your life into an overall better place, especially if you feel like you've just gone through a lot over the past couple of months. You know? As I said in the beginning, Eight of Pentacles to the Devil really told your whole reading, you know, working on the hard stuff. Working on stress, working on anxiety, working on all the negative things and working through the negative things that have occurred or happened to me lately, you know? The thing about life is that we live in a reality of duality. We're always going to have negative experiences, we're always going to have positive experiences, but it's the way that we choose to respond to them instead of react to them that truly makes all the difference. All right, Pisces, let's have a look at your overall outcome here. Okay, what's going to be the overall outcome here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-August 2022. And what do we have here? We have here the Three of Wands. Three of Wands in this perspective is like, you know what? I'm not necessarily sure what's coming next. I'm not necessarily sure what ships are coming to land, but what I do know is that whatever's coming next is positive, and I'm happy to open it with welcome arms. Or I'm happy to welcome it with open arms. I said that completely backwards, huh? But either way, Piscean, with the Three of Wands coming into play here for you, it's like, I'm not sure where my life's going to go next, but I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that I move it into a good direction. And you know what? When it comes towards me, when those good things come my way, I'll be ready to open it, or I'll be ready to open myself up, to receive it, you know? So I feel like right now, you're not in a rush to change your life too much. You're doing everything you can to make it positive and to be enjoying it and to be content with it. And you're not so worried about your future right now. You're like, this month is a great month. I'm happy. I'm present. I'm in the moment. I want to enjoy this energy as much as possible. You know, you've really worked on yourself here, and it absolutely shows. And I'm absolutely so proud of you. And with all this being said here for you, give yourself time to enjoy the changes that you've made, because you really have made wonderful ones. And there's a lot of joy to be taken and a lot of pride to take in this month here for you and this transformation that you guys are having. All right, so I love it for you, Pisces. Super happy for you. You know, this happens to a lot of people at one point or another in their lives, where they just recognize, you know, the way I've been handling all the bad shit hasn't really worked out for me. So why don't I take a different approach? Why don't I take that approach of positivity? I feel like everybody inevitably gets to that point where they have that positive turnaround, and just seeing you guys have that here for your mid-August really makes me super happy, because now you can apply this awesome perspective that you now have into the rest of the experiences that will come in the future. You know, next time a bad experience happens, or the next time a bad event happens, it's like, it doesn't have to be the end of the world, but instead I can learn from it. I can choose to see the good in it. I can choose to change it into something more positive, you know, instead of allowing all those negative moments to consume me. So Piscean, beautiful month ahead. Thank you for tuning in. Super duper appreciate it. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. With that being said, Pisces, enjoy the rest of your mid-August, and I will see you all in September 2022. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.